The first lawsuit, speaking of vomiting, the first lawsuit has been filed against Jerry Sandusky in the Penn State child sex scandal. This is a 29-year-old man who alleged that Penn State's former assistant football coach, Jerry Sandusky, sexually abused him dozens of times over several years. I'm surprised we're not seeing more of these lawsuits, but we're going to, right? You have to assume.
Yeah, and I think I just saw, what was it? I mean, it's not just in the sports world that people are coming out and admitting that they've been molested. I mean, it's starting to happen in other places, basically because of this.
Yeah, the worst is the accusations that people are just making it up because they see it as a good way to enrich themselves. So now everybody's making up that they've been abused. And as we talked with Jackson Katz and with numerous others, this is exactly the type of situation that will empower people to actually speak out about what has happened, something that especially boys and men are usually shamed for.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely disgusting. And people jump to the conclusion that if there's a string of accusations, they must be to enrich oneself.
Like the Herman Cain stuff.
Similar to the Herman Cain accusation, exactly. So these lawsuits, my concern actually is with a lot of these lawsuits that it will turn into kind of circumstantial accusations where people will be kind of coerced into not testifying and that they will go nowhere. I'm still legitimately worried about this, but and a lot of our audiences as well. We actually put up on davidpakman.com the following poll question. What will eventually happen to former Penn State football coach Jerry Sandusky? And we gave options of will he serve jail time or not. 43% say he'll end up serving significant jail time. That's less than half. 36% say he'll end up serving a pretty short amount of jail time, and 13% say he won't end up serving any jail time at all. I actually thought it would be worse. I still am not convinced that this guy is going to do the jail time he deserves if he is guilty of the crimes which he is so specifically accused of having committed. Because so many of these cases, people end up getting scared to testify, they end up getting scared off, and the case can fall apart, as we saw with Dominique Strauss-Kahn, which I believe was not such a set-in-stone case as this is with so many different accusers. It was basically one versus one.
Right.
It fell apart very quickly, even though people initially said that it's a very clear case.
Yeah, but I don't think this is one of those situations because it's not like he's involved with the school anymore. It's not like the school is protecting him anymore.
No.
So
well, that's the thing. The school has publicly said he's out and we're supporting the investigation. But we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and the school may on its own decide for their own reasons to put pressure on people not to testify, to cast doubt on some of these accusers.
it's possible, but I think this is blown up so much that that's unlikely.
I'm not sure. We'll keep following it, but I'm not totally sure about that.